Hi, I'm Micki and welcome to Daily Reflections. In a previous video, we discussed afterlife and I showed you why it's real. And today we'll talk about how that idea originated in the first place. How it came to my mind is because I'm fascinated with one particular trait people have, and it is about people's personality and how it can change, really drastically change. So you might have had that experience. I certainly did. But for now, let's picture a close friend. You know him or her from, let's say, high school. You know how he or she thinks, acts, reacts, dresses, thinks, um, the topics he or she is interested in. And then life progresses and he or she goes to college or starts her first job or lives abroad for half a year, maybe longer. And what most of the time happens is, or at least sometimes, is that those people we know so well and which are so predictable to us completely change. They're different. The way they talk, the way they look, the way they behave, the way they think, what they're interested in. And one of the reasons for that is that we show up as a different person in different circumstances. And that includes our environment, that includes the things we talk about, the people we surround ourselves with, and the most fascinating thing about that is once that person comes back to her sort of original life, he or she can get back to normal rather quickly. One of that cases is if you take me for example. I've in like my first 20 years, a bit less than that, lived with my parents, with my friends in that neighborhood. And after time, I went to university and I changed. I got new friends. I surrounded myself with different people, with different topics. And I'm I still have some traits from back in the days. I'm aware of that, but I like to believe that I'm a different person now than I was back then. But the minute I step into the door of my parents' place, they moved to a new place, but still same people, that changes. It changes me back almost to the person I was back then. And all these relationships, all these experiences, they come back to me and kind of shape me in the way I was back in the days. And I've seen it with other people as well. People who are reserved, conservative in their normal life. When they, for example, go on a backpacking tour, they're completely different people. They're extroverted, they're spontaneous, they view the world in a different way, and they seem to be a different person. But once that plane lands, once that train arrives, and they're back into their normal life, then that's completely gone. So now the point is, and that's what I'm mostly concerned with, is if we if you have the feeling, the need, the urge to become another person than you're right now, then you can become that person. And that's rather easy. You can see it in your friends, you can see it in yourself. Go back to those experiences I've described and think about it. And if you're really up to, if you really want to change something, then do it. Because in that new environment, with those new people in that new city, you can start anew and you can become the person that you actually want to be. It was my pleasure. Thanks for watching and take care.